an entrepreneur, I'm a problem solver, and I'm here with you all to solve the biggest problem that faces our country. And the problem is this: how the heck did Donald Trump become our president in 2016?
We're in the midst of the greatest economic and technological transformation in the history of our country, what experts are calling the fourth industrial revolution. I've never heard a politician talk about the fourth industrial revolution. So this is why I was galvanized to run for president. Hey guys.
I spent a few days on the trail with Andrew Yang earlier this month just to kind of get a sense of what his campaign is all about. He is shaping himself up to be an outsider, someone who isn't like the rest of the candidates. He's a Democrat, but often says that people tell him he is what they wanted when they voted for Trump.
Well, if you remember the narratives of the 2016 campaign, Donald Trump went around saying, hey, things are not going well for you. I'm going to make America great again. The Democratic response was, things are already great. And the Democrats lost. And the truth is, things are not great for many, many Americans. It was clear to me that it was not immigrants that were causing economic dislocations. It was the fact that we'd automated away 4 million manufacturing jobs in Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, the swing states he needed to win. So we as Democrats need to solve those problems, solve the problems that got Donald Trump elected.
Donald Trump is not the disease, he is a symptom. He's a manifestation of this automation wave that's now ripping through our economy.
I met a lot of his supporters. They call themselves the Yang Gang. They wear these hats that say math and are incredibly passionate, which is unusual for such a fringe candidate.
Got my button. Tell me about this dollar bill that you have. So, this is a $1,000 bill with Andrew's face on it, and it represents universal basic income, which we're labeling the freedom dividend.
Probably the thing that Andrew Yang is best known for on his platform is that he wants to give every American $1,000 a month. It's called universal basic income. Kind of a long shot, but it's an interesting proposal.
So when you look for a way to fund this universal basic income, you have to go to the Amazons of the world and have them share the gains from all these innovations with the American people. And they paid 0 in federal taxes last year. And that's not unusual for them. They often pay 0 in taxes. A value-added tax, which every other advanced economy already has, in the US would give the American public a tiny slice of every Amazon sale, every Google search, every Facebook ad.
And there was one guy in DC who said this to me. He said, "This is not a town of leaders, this is a town of followers." And the only way we are going to do anything about it is if you create a wave in other parts of the country and bring that wave crashing down on our heads. I heard this guy and I said, challenge accepted.
He thinks that he can pull support from progressives and libertarians, former Trump voters. Basically, people will either have a come to Andrew Yang moment or they won't. Either way, he'll be making history.
I am very proud of the fact that I'm the first Asian American man to run for president as a Democrat in the nation's history. But I think my identity is not of primary concern to most Americans. Most Americans are focused on how they can improve their own lives and the lives of their family members and community members, and that's where my attention is too. I just want to solve the problems, make this country stronger for my kids and the next generation.
Making sure we all eat, not just the well-being.